Hi everybody. Alright, so we're finishing up the bottom skin in this video. It's been a long time coming. Finally did it. So going along the bottom, that's the final rivets of the actual skin itself. Now we're just going to go through and attach all of the nut plates for the inspection panels. I believe we'll also do the nut plates at the inboard side of the wing. And then we call it good. That's pretty much it. No real surprises here. I mean, the nut plate installation is pretty easy, and even if you forget to dimple the holes around the inspection panels, I mean, they're giant holes. So even a squeezer can get in there, no problem. All right, pause frame here. All right, so when doing the other wing, there's a piece of angle aluminum that attaches the rear spar to the top skin. And sort of the top of the aileron and the flap sort of lives underneath that. I had forgotten to put that nut plate on, and you're supposed to do that before you attach the 45-degree angle piece between the rear spar and the top skin. I did not. Thankfully, you can just pop rivet that on. So there's a mistake. Don't let that one happen to you. All right, continue. Alright, so still just doing the nut plates. Let's see. Last night was Halloween. It was fantastic. Went to a friend's house. Oh, apparently I need to play a little bit of music. So yeah, went to a friend's house. It was a lot of fun. My small rant that I have today is to the guy that dressed up like a giant tube of toothpaste and pretty much stood out amongst everyone out on the street, and this is a busy neighborhood in Alameda, where we are. To that guy, did you not think that I wouldn't notice that you came back like 4 times for candy? Oh, like, oh, is this candy? Like, yes. What, does sugar stunt your short-term memory? Stop stealing from children. Unless, of course, you're feeding hungry children with the candy, which I'm fine with. But considering you are a fat tube of toothpaste, you piece of shit, no. So there's my rant. Except for that, we had a great time. Oh God, I was hammered. Trust me, I am doing this voiceover with a nice sized hangover, which I deserve. But in my defense, it was really, really good tequila. It's so good I can't even think of it. I'm not a tequila person. But when you get the really good tequila, it's like, oof, wow, I can just sip this stuff all day long. Yeah, that's trouble. That's Trouble, trouble. So. All right, so now that both wings are done, and since this is the right wing, right? So we'd already gone through having to deal with the autopilot servo and the trim. Well, the trim's technically not done yet, but that won't get really calibrated until probably not even after the first flight. I'm probably not even going to leave it on until I know that the ailerons are square, but that's a whole separate subject. Anyway, with that done, I've got to remind myself to go actually attach the push rod connectors. That's at the inboard side of the wing. That connects the push rod for the aileron actuation over to the actual, stick. So I need to put those in. Note to self. Also, note to self. So you can see the wing tank is sort of attached, right? There's number 8 screws all over that thing. However, note to self, you need to go back in and you need to attach to A and 3 bolts. There's Z brackets on the inside and you need to attach those. So please do that. Here, all right, so basically we're done. That's all the rivets are done. So now I'm just fiddling around with the trim, which I didn't bother showing you. And apparently I'm listening to a little bit of Wes Montgomery on my phone there. Good times. Alright, so now that we're done with that, it's time to go back to the thing that everyone loves the most, that I love the most, that apparently is all this plane is really about, which is wiring. There it is. Starting now, we're working on some grounding issues. In the next couple of videos, we're actually going to see all those ground wires, how it looks like a mess. We're going to be fixing that up. So, thank you for joining me, everyone. Have a good week. See you soon.